The Minnesota Gophers are on the road to take on the number 4 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers as they try to extend their winning streak to 4 games. After a rocky start to the season, this winning streak has been a nice change of pace, with the defense playing extremely well in the last 2 contests, only allowing 19 combined points. But today we hope the offense can step up in the place of Kevin Martindale, who broke his collarbone in last week's game and is out for the rest of the season. Replacing him is senior running back Berkeley Edwards, who we see plenty every week, but can he shoulder the load for this Gophers offense? We'll see if Minnesota can keep up their solid play against Nebraska. 3 straight wins, and now in the top 25 is number 24 Minnesota and number 4 Nebraska, as Nebraska begins the game with possession and a handoff to Adam Taylor as we get going, and Taylor out to the 40, a gain of 11. Minnesota's defense has been a big reason for this winning streak, and they should have their hands full with the number 6 scoring offense as Taylor carries again, breaking tackles inside, powering his way for a 23-yard gain, already on the edge of field goal range as Johnny Stanton stands out of the shotgun, wants the screen to Taylor, he makes the catch and is wrapped up by Deniro Laster, so a loss on the play of 3. 3rd down and long, Minnesota with 3 down linemen trying to get a big stop as Stanton underneath to McFadden, he makes the catch up to the marker and a 1st down for Nebraska. Needed 13, he got 15. New set of downs at the 26. Stanton back to pass and now taking off. He can run, he's up inside the 20 and a pickup of 8. Once again, the question will be, can this team get pressure? It's 3rd down and 3, and Stanton sweeps it to Josh Smart, who runs left side, stiff arm Sam Graves, and that is another Nebraska 1st down as they continue a long opening possession. 2nd and long, handoff Adam Taylor, led to the left side and tackled from behind by Smith. It's a gain of 8. Another 3rd down for Nebraska. They need 5 yards to get to the 2. Stanton in the pocket, firing to Scott. He makes the catch and is tackled after a short gain, and it's 4th down for Nebraska. Huskers had a field goal in their opening drive, and now the Minnesota offense without Kevin Martindale. Maurice Pratt's on the field along with Berkeley Edwards, who gets the carry on 1st down and 10. Right up the gut, open space as Berkeley picks up 10. With that carry, Edwards is over 300 rushing yards on the season. 2nd down and 10. It's McKenzie in the pocket, pressured up the middle, and he goes down. Andy McKenzie loses 7 on the play. After the sack by Malik Collins, it's 3rd down and 17. McKenzie with 3 wide. Pressure again. McKenzie can't escape. He's sacked once more. Back-to-back plays for Minnesota. They lose 17 yards combined, and they'll have to punt. Husker ball at their own 46 as Minnesota shows blitz, 1st and 10. Handoff Taylor inside, and he gains 3. 3rd down and 4 for Nebraska as Minnesota brings the corners down. In the pistol, it's Stanton in the pocket as he fires downfield, and this pass is maybe just a throwaway, a 3-and-out for Nebraska. Gophers defense does the job as the offense now takes over. McKenzie handoff to Edwards, trying to establish the ground game as he picks up another solid carry. This one's 7. And now Edwards appears to be hurt. This could be very bad for Minnesota if it's serious, but Maurice Pratt in the game, and he gets it on 2nd down. Stretch to the right side. You can already see some of the bursts of speed he has, and that's a 5-yard carry for a 1st down. Pratt still in. 3 wide for Minnesota. McKenzie to throw. In the flats, it's Doug Duckett hit hard, a short gain of 5. And now the update on Edwards. It's only back spasm, so he'll check back into the game. Not a major issue as Minnesota stares at a 3rd down and 5. McKenzie in the pistol. 4-man rush, and now McKenzie wants to run, but he can't escape. At the line of scrimmage, he's down. No gain on the play. Excellent defense by the Huskers here in this 1st quarter. They take over, 7 seconds to go as Stanton gives to Taylor, and look at all this room. At the 40, Taylor at the 50 now as he's wrapped up in Minnesota territory. And now Taylor appears to be hurt. 87 yards already, and now Josh Smart enters the game. Smart carries left, and he's got running room across the 40, and he is down after a gain of 11 yards. So far, Minnesota overmatched in the running game. It's a new set of downs for Johnny Stanton, who fires over the middle behind his target. It's knocked down by Deniro Laster. 3rd down and long for Nebraska in long distance field goal range, a 3-man front for Minnesota. They bring 4 as Stanton looking long as he's hit to the end zone and almost intercepted. Taylor Larson, the backup safety, makes a great play. I think he's been playing very well in coverage. He has one of our few interceptions. And now Nebraska's going to go for the long field goal, about a 56, 57-yarder. And there's the leg, but not the accuracy. No good. Minnesota takes over. It's first down and 10 at their own 39. McKenzie running the option, the flip to Edwards, and he'll pick up about 5 on the play. Not much from the Gopher passing game so far. Wolodarski and Duckett to the left as McKenzie will throw. Firing outside and can't find Wolodarski, nearly intercepted by Bryant Campbell. Minnesota spreads the field on third down and 5. Trips left for McKenzie. In the pocket, now underneath, and that one is knocked away from Maurice Pratt. Superb pass defense from Nebraska as Minnesota is still scoreless. 3-0, 6:25 to go in the second. Johnny Stanton off the play action, and he's down at the 5. Sacked on the play by Dan Smith. This newfound pass rush has made a world of a difference as it's now second down and long handoff. Smart sweeping to the left side across the 10, and he gets the 7 yards back. Now it'll be 3rd and 10. Again, we're putting our trust in the 3-man front on 3rd and long. Stanton with 4 wide receivers. In the pocket, time runs out, and Stanton is sacked. This time it's Owen Salz-Waddell, and Minnesota forces a punt deep in Nebraska territory. Great defense on both sides here in the first half. Minnesota takes over in Nebraska territory following the punt as they have an opportunity to finally get some points as Edwards carries on first down and 10, and he gains 8. So far, the ground game for Minnesota is working, but the lack of balance is really hurting them. McKenzie on second and short. Now the dump off to Edwards as he's to the marker, and he gets the yardage. First down. We really have to earn our yards against this defense, and here's the jet sweep. Duckett straight up the gut as there was space left open. He picks up 7. You're seeing that jet sweep a lot. I think eventually Duckett breaks one loose. 3rd down and 4 now for Minnesota. McKenzie looking long. It's knocked down again. Right in front of Drew Wolodarski. It looked like a possible big first down, and Joseph makes an excellent play breaking on the ball. Now Minnesota's got to go for the field goal. Long range for Santoso, but his leg is strong and the kick is good. We're all tied up at 3. A very low-scoring game as we have 3 minutes to go in the first half. Stanton on second down. He wants to run and takes off. First down and more for Stanton, who slides ahead. That's a solid pickup. Stanton makes an adjustment on second down. Back to pass again. Throwing right. Caught by Scott and wrapped up right there. It's a gain of 5, so another 3rd down for Nebraska. They need 4. Minnesota 3-man front. They'll bring an extra man as Stanton throws outside, and wide open is Scott in Minnesota territory for a gain of 8. Gophers in their 3-3-5 as Stanton faced the Josh Smart. Again, the short pass to the outside as Johnson makes the catch, and he has another Nebraska first down. At the 33, it's Stanton back to pass with time and now wants to run. He's got Green in front, and he's taken down for another first down, a favorable spot. Not taking much time off the clock, 1:43 to go as Stanton takes the shotgun snap, is patient in the pocket, fires to Johnson, who is down to the 2. Ricky Johnson, 21-yard catch, and now in striking distance. First and goal, Stanton on the run, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they have the game's first touchdown. It's now 10-3, as this drive was successful due to the short passing game and Stanton's running ability, which may force us to go into a spy more often. Minnesota has a shade over a minute left to go in the first half. Can they get anything going? McKenzie deep outside, and Wolodarski can't hang on. Do you see that number? 7 passing yards so far for Andy. 3rd down and 10. It's a screen. Caught by Pratt, and he doesn't gain anything. He actually lost one. Another punt for the Gophers. Nebraska has time again. Minnesota barely takes any time off the clock. Stanton on 1st and 10 slings it to Scott, who is in Minnesota territory, and all of a sudden they're in field goal range again. 35-yard catch, 39 seconds left. 2nd down and 10. Stanton going deep, he wants it all, and that pass is nearly picked off. Parker cannot make the catch, it's 3rd down. Another chance from the 34 of Minnesota, 3rd and 10. Stanton with time, caught McFadden, and he did not touch the ground yet. McFadden back on his feet and then tackled. It's a gain of 6, so they'll call on the field goal unit. About a 45-yarder for Nebraska left hash as this kick is up, and it is good. 13-3 with 22 seconds to go in the half. Minnesota comes out in the shotgun. They may want to take a chance here with a little bit of time. Andy outside, caught by Duckett. He's up to 10 yards passing now. 18 seconds, it's second down. 3 wide for Minnesota. Big blitz incoming. Andy sees it, he's on the run. Out of the pocket, now Andy fires it deep, and that pass is intercepted. Trying to go deep to Wolodarski, just taking a chance. It might as well be a throwing punt as Minnesota turns it over, and this offense has had a lot of trouble with this great defense. Only 10 yards passing so far. You know where we have to get better in the second half. This lockdown Nebraska defense has given us a lot of problems so far. Only 33 total yards of offense if you include the sack yardage. It'll be hard for Minnesota to get a victory today if they can't get a big improvement from the offense. Andy on the run on 1st and 10, it's the option as he takes off and picks up 13 yards on a Minnesota first down. That's a great way to get started, but can Minnesota pass in this half? Not yet, they're not going to try. It's Maurice Pratt on the ground trying to find space, and he gets about 4. 3rd down and 6 for Minnesota. A moment of truth of sorts as McKenzie, facing a 4-man rush, fires to Kirkpatrick, and that's a Minnesota first down. 12 yards on that catch, exceeding the entire first half totals for McKenzie. Passing again on 2nd and 11, and McKenzie out of the pocket, being chased to his right, a man misses, turning it up at the 50, and McKenzie has the first down, a 16-yard scamper. Minnesota has worked their way into Nebraska territory. They hand it off to Berkeley Edwards, right up the middle, and Edwards gives them 9. On 2nd and short, it's an empty backfield. 5 wide for McKenzie. Short caught by Martin Parker, and that'll be a first down for a guy who we don't see very much, but you will in upcoming years. Minnesota balanced so far on this drive. McKenzie passing again. Firing and laying out for the catch is Doug Duckett, 14 yards. Minnesota's offense has awoken coming out of the tunnel for the 3rd quarter. It's 1st and 10. McKenzie with the fake, has room and tries to follow blocks into the end zone and gets held up about 2 yards short. Can Minnesota finish the drive? They're in the shotgun as Andy McKenzie hands off to Berkeley Edwards, lowers the shoulder, and he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. This is now a 3-point game after the 12-play, 80-yard drive for Minnesota. Excellent start in the 3rd quarter. Now can the defense do its part against the Nebraska offense? Stanton fakes inside, and down he goes. It's DeNiro Laster ending that triple option play. 2nd down and 12 for the Cornhuskers as Minnesota in a 1-5-5. The sweep to Josh Smart, and down comes Sam Graves to make the tackle 3 yards behind the line. Can they get off the field on 3rd and long? Nebraska needs 15, Minnesota bringing 4. Stanton off balance, and come on, can I get an interception here? Eric Parker drops it, it's 4th down. Quickly, the Minnesota offense is back out trying to continue the success of their last possession. Andy McKenzie fires and connects with Wolodarski inside the 30 as Wolodarski with a stiff arm nail and then shoved out of bounds. 45 yards on the big play as it's Minnesota's longest, and Wolodarski puts Minnesota in field goal range. This offense has come together in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota now at the 15-yard line, and the toss goes out to Edwards. With room outside, blocks in front, and Edwards into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. With this leap forward in the 3rd quarter, Minnesota has taken their first lead on the day, 17-13 over number 4 Nebraska. 2:19 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's been all Minnesota in this half as Stanton wants the screen. It's out to Smart. Makes the catch and loses 2 on the play. Laster with the excellent defense. 3rd down and 12. They spread the field. Empty backfield set for Nebraska. Stanton fires and caught by Smart. That is enough to move the chains. Again spreading the field, no tight end, a back and 4 wide is handoff to Smart, and he breaks free to the right side, plowing over defenders and is pushed out of bounds after a pickup of 17. Nebraska getting their offense going again. It's 1st and 10 in Minnesota territory. They'll go back to Smart, trying to break free, and he's down in the backfield. Minnesota has great pursuit. It's a loss of 3. That's Corey Boyd. 3rd down and 12 for the Huskers. Stanton takes the snap, firing it deep, has a man but out of bounds. Led too far outside. That should have been a first down if the pass was a little more inside, but Johnson did not get a foot down. Now a long field goal attempt. This is a 57-yarder. This time the accuracy is on point, and he's just under. Barely no good by that much. Minnesota takes over. Minnesota gets going with a little option as the flip is out to Maurice Pratt, trying to break this outside, and he stumbles forward through a tackle and picks up 8. With that, we'll go to the fourth quarter. Can Minnesota hang on? They're up by 4 over the number 4 team in the nation. McKenzie on second down, fakes the jet sweep, and now throws at the Duckett in the flats. The defense hones in quickly, and he is close to the marker, but short. Third down and inches in the I formation from under center. Will Thompson just gets the first down for Minnesota. Just inside Husker territory on first down and 10. And McKenzie will give to Pratt. He wants to go outside, being chased, and the ankle from behind. Pratt unable to get to the open field. Now it's third down and 10. Pratt next to McKenzie. Maybe he's an option here. The blitz is incoming, and McKenzie being chased to his right and incomplete. Pratt was open long, but McKenzie could not give him a chance. Minnesota forced the punt. Huskers down by 4. They need a touchdown, 6.5 left. Handoff Josh Smart, and this Minnesota front 7 has really stepped up after the first quarter. That time it's Matt Henderson. Second and long. Stanton back to pass. Pressure picked up, and the pass is knocked down. Nice play by Matt Smith, forcing third and 11. Minnesota has trusted their coverage on third and long, and this time they only bring 2. The screen set up. Josh Smart broke a tackle. Manning misses. Big gain for Josh Smart up the sideline. What could have been a stop and a loss ends up as a 43-yard gain. Maurice Hudson had the best chance, and after he missed, Smart gets Nebraska in field goal range. 5.5 minutes. What a change for that drive as Smart carries left, and he's down. Again, another loss. This time it's Andre Gaines. Again forced into third down. This time they need 10. Stanton wants the screen, and Jonathan Starks with the sack. Down goes Johnny Stanton. No time for the screen this time as Starks comes right through. Did not even give that play a chance. Nebraska will try to tack on 3 to make it a 1-point game, as this kick is away and the 50-yard field goal is good. Nebraska cuts the deficit, but Minnesota still leads. 4.5 to go. Can the running game chew up some time? It's Berkeley Edwards on first down and 10 as he picks up 8. Play clock winding down. We're inside 4 minutes. Diamond package. It's Will Thompson trying to go up the gut, and Nebraska stops him in his tracks. No gain. Big third down for Minnesota, trying to move the sticks. McKenzie will pass for it. Quick, he fires, caught, first down, Doug Duckett. 10 yards, and Minnesota can chew up more time. Now the Huskers will have to use their timeouts. 2:02 to go as Berkeley carries left. And there come the defenders as Edwards cuts upfield and picks up 6 or 7. Third down. Do you run or try to throw for it? Minnesota needs 4, and McKenzie goes play action. Roll out right, and going deep. Eric Carter, no, it's picked off. Deep in Nebraska territory at about the 23. It's intercepted, and Minnesota's defense now has to finish the job. It's a 1-point game. There was blanket coverage. Nebraska has been great in pass coverage all day. It's a throwing punt, essentially, as the pressure is now shifted to our defense to hold Nebraska to 0 points. First and 10 for Johnny Stanton, looking to run, and Stanton is sacked. DeNiro Lester on the stop, forcing second and long. 1:34 to go. 2 timeouts for the Cornhuskers. Stanton to throw. Sliding. Looking for room, and sacked on back-to-back plays. This time it's Matt Henderson. Everyone was going deep. It took a long time to develop, and it gave Henderson the time to get the pressure and force third and long. They need 17 yards, and here comes the screen. Caught, Smart, tackled by Manning. Lost more, it's 4th and 21. This is it. Game on the line. Can they give Stanton enough time to complete a pass downfield? And they draw play to Smart. It's wrapped up, and it's over. They go to the draw play on 4th and 21. That's it. The game was on the line. And they did a draw. That's the way Nebraska goes out. Just conservative, hoping for the best. They can't get the miracle they needed. And Minnesota has defeated the number 4 Nebraska Cornhuskers and have 4 victories in a row. After a 2-3 start, Minnesota has put together 4 straight wins, and they're now bowl eligible at 6-3. There's 3 games to go. Minnesota could still have a chance to make it into the Big Ten Championship. Today, again, the defense stepped up. 3 games in a row, they have not allowed more than 16 points, only allowing 2 touchdowns in the last 3 games. The offense hasn't been scoring as many points, and McKenzie only had 100 yards passing today. The ground game was a little bit worse with no Kevin Martindale, but this was a very good Nebraska defense and a very hard-fought, defensively focused game. It's great to see this defense play better, especially with the way this recruiting class is coming together. 2 more names this week. Jeff Robinson, he's going to UCLA, but we got defensive end Greg Kelly. 4-star prospect, ranked the number 9 defensive end in this recruiting class. I think he could develop into something special. In addition, we got 4-star defensive tackle Max Harrell, who with some development could turn into a solid run stopper. That's now 6 commits in this class. Remember, we have 15 seniors, and there's still a lot more on the board we could be getting. It's been happening 2 per week now for the last few weeks. This has been a lot of fun. The defense, it's amazing me how they're taking this step forward right when we needed it to happen. We're running a lot more 3-3-5 and changing up the personnel on the D-lines usually in those packages, and I think it's making the difference for this entire team right now. We're now 6-3, 4 straight wins, and next week we play number 25, the Miami Hurricanes, our last non-conference game on the year before we finish it up against 2 teams from the Big Ten. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the game. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to my channel and you want to see more Minnesota Dynasty, and I'll see you guys against Miami next. Have a great day.